had to look for you, honey. It's a big studio, you know. In the meantime, we're going to be talking about Grassworx, and these are the mats that you can get that are absolutely the mat to have outside your door, or inside your door for that matter too. It's V55218. It is a big deal, which means you get a super special price. I always say big deals are kind of like today's special values, you know? And so the fact is, normally it's $42 each. They are right now $36.98, or 5 payments of $7.40. Let me just ask you, is it worth it to you to pay $7.40 a month for a few months to keep the dirt at the door instead of on your wood floors?
Hey, aren't we like a garden?
John Holt, by the way, John Holt has not been here in the studio for literally more than 3 years.
It's great
so
to be
awesome
back.
to have you here, really, truly.
Hi, stranger.
Yes, exactly. We've known each other for so long, but he's finally here.
So,
why these?
Okay, so in the garden, you want to keep the garden in the garden. You don't want to bring that dirt inside the house.
Yeah.
Over the course of a year, you're going to bring in 40 pounds of dirt. And if you have kids or pets, you're going to bring in more dirt than that. This is what we kept from a whole house we cleaned over the course of a year. This is 40 pounds of dirt. Doesn't look like that much in these bins, but I'll tell you what, let me take a little handful. Watch what I do here. I'm gonna pour this onto my little mat. Now that was your hardwood floor.
Oh my word.
And you come in and you walk on that sand. You know what that's gonna do to your hardwood floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beat it up.
These go in right outside your doors, your front door, your back door, your garage door. Now, this mat up here has 5 pounds of dirt in it. This mat has nothing in it. It still looks clean, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, watch what I do here. I'm gonna pick this up with a month's worth of dirt in it. I'm gonna shake it outside in my grass yard. Look at the dirt I just poured out of that mat. So the way these work, Mary Beth, it's really simple. If the bristles, if you get a sideways view of this, you see how the bristles are about 1 inch long, but there's not a ton of them. What happens is when you wipe your foot on this, the dirt goes through these fibers, watch this, down into the bottom of the mat. They're about 1 inch long, and when you walk on this, all of that dirt gets right down to the bottom. So the next person that walks on this mat, and I've got my work boots on here, if you step in mud and you get mud up in the ridges of your shoes,
yes,
guess what? This gets up in the ridges of your shoes, you wipe your feet, you come inside, you leave the garden in the garden.
Yes, leave the mulch in the mulch bed, leave the sand at the door. If you live near a beach where you have sand, this is an absolute necessity. Real quick, before you show the video, let me do colors.
Yes.
Just so you know, this one is called dark tan, I believe. So dark tan is this brownish one. All right, next to that is dark taupe right here. So this is a little bit more of a taupe color with a black background kind of thing. This one is called light gray that we were using right here, and this one is called dark gray. And each of these is about 20 inches this way and 36 inches that way. And most doorways are 3 feet. So this will cover the entire doorway left to right. The one thing I'll tell you, I've never seen them do the kind of fancier little look to it.
Like the roof of your house almost.
Yeah,
so I kind of have
really
these backwards.
Cool.
But the straight side goes up against your door.
Right.
So, and you said it right. Your doors are 3 foot wide. That's why we made these doormats 3 foot wide. You go to most retail stores, they're 24 inches wide.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
And none of them do what this does.
Yeah, take a look at this.
Here's how the mats work. There's tens of thousands of these scraping blades on each one of the mats. When you wipe your foot on this, the dirt comes out of the ridges of your shoes, but watch this. It goes to the bottom of the mat. It stays in the mat, invisible to you. You can walk on this thing for a month and not see dirt.
Right.
And then after you start to see the dirt, you know it's time to pour it out. You've got a month. Here, let me pour a month's worth of dirt. I already started pouring dirt in this one. There's already 2 or 3 pounds in there. Let's put 2 or 3 more pounds in there. It just keeps disappearing. Any doormat you buy anywhere, you know how the dirt just sits right on top of it?
Yeah.
And it's still disappearing. Look, I just poured a whole month's worth of dirt into this mat.
Yeah.
I could still wipe my foot on this, and guess what? I'm still cleaning my shoe. Now, I just put a new deck on my house a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I was going to put cedar back on,
Yeah.
but it was the same price as tiger wood.
Oh,
which
wow,
is
I've
from
never heard of
Brazil.
that.
It's going to last longer than me. That's why I used it. And I don't want that getting scratched up. So on the
No.
back of this mat, none of the dirt goes through the mat down to your deck. It stays in the doormat. Now look, once a month you pick this mat up. Here we go. Here's another month's worth of dirt.
Do it the first day of the month.
Okay. I tell you, my whole house is hardwood. It's. I got to tell you, why would you not put this outside your door?
And they last forever.
Yeah, I mean, I've been demonstrating these mats here for decades.
I was just going to say, do you remember when you started bringing these mats to QVC? Because that's when I bought my first one, and we still have them.
Right. They don't come with an expiration date like milk.
I mean, the house is 20 years old. The house is 21 years old.
Yeah, exactly. Mine's 23 years old.
Yeah,
same
and I
doormats.
think we've had the same doormats. I haven't even changed them out. That's why I'm telling you. And if you want to hose it off, you
easily.
can. Like if you get mud on it. But even with pets, it actually takes the dirt out of their little paws.
It does. And here it is. I mean, put it inside your house for your dog bowl.
Yeah.
Look,
Good
you wipe
idea.
your foot on this. Look at that. There's no dirt left on the shoe. Anybody have a cat?
Yeah.
That means you have a cat box. When they come out, they got litter on their feet. Isn't that nice to walk on litter with your bare feet in the morning?
No.
No.
Hate that. All right, I'm going to go through colors again.
Yes, let's do it.
This is your dark gray.
Yeah, right here.
Right here, and this is the light gray. So you can see in the gray. And that dark gray, by the way, if you want more of a black, go with the dark gray, because really from looking down on it, it's actually a little bit more of like a black.
And again, this is empty, this is filled. It looks the same, right?
Yeah.
Before we go through the other colors, I want to just dump this one really quick. There's another 5 pounds of dirt you didn't even know was in the doormat.
Wow,
Let's
that's
stop the
amazing.
dirt at the door.
Yeah.
There you go.
Then, so dark gray, light gray. This is called dark taupe. And what's nice about it, it is a taupe, but then like a black background. So you get a lot of, you know, you can see it from overhead, that you see almost a little more outline to it.
Yeah.
And then this one is called dark tan. So if you want it more in the brown family, go with the dark tan. But you can see it mixes both the kind of the gray and the tan in there. I want to go back to the back of this, because I find they don't really even slide around. I don't need any kind of, like, if I was going to put it indoors, let's just say indoors too.
It might slide on your hardwood floor because that's a slippery floor.
So then put a rug pad under it.
Yeah, but they're meant to be outside because, I mean, they're an inch
really
thick.
are.
If you put it inside, your door's going to hit it when you open up your door.
Oh, I see. Okay,
right,
got
they
it.
are meant to be
but
outside.
Like we have one outside the garage door and inside the garage door, so I catch them twice.
Right. Right.
But
I
that's
mean,
in the garage.
If you got a cat, you can use it indoors as well, or for your dog dish.
Yeah.
I have my boxer with the underbite. Half the water goes in the mat, not in his mouth.
I have a boxer too, so I totally know. But these are the coolest things. By the way, 3,000 of these already ordered this week. So if you're going to get these, get them now. And here's what else I'll tell you. If you think about it, you've got a front door, you probably have a back door, and maybe you have a side door or a door that goes into your garage or whatever that might be. Even if you live in an apartment or a condo, if people are coming in from the outdoors, you need this outside the door. Although hopefully nobody will steal it. But anyway, it's one of these things that if you can buy multiples, today is the day to do it because it's the big deal. You're saving $5 off of QVC's price. You start buying 2 and 3 of these, you're saving 10, you're saving $15, etc. And you can put it on Easy Pay. 5 payments of $7.40. This is one of my favorite products ever at QVC. And I know I don't say that often, but it's the truth. It really is. John,
Happy
great
cleaning,
to
everybody.
see you.
Yes, you too.
How long are you going to be in town?
All the way through Saturday.
Oh, sweet. Okay, you'll be around. In the meantime, 14 minutes from now, my pick of the show is going to be vertical gardening. And that vertical gardening